Hello, welcome to Alphabet Suite, podcast for the Prince Songbook. There are hundreds of songs to choose from. You have chosen
1, 2.
Here we are. We made it to the first episode of Alphabet Suite, something that we've been working on for a little bit to bring this to you. It's going to be a journey. I'm Pat,
I'm Tim.
and we're going to take you on this journey together. So you're probably asking, what is Alphabet Suite? And forgive me if I say Alphabet Street a lot because it's confusing, but this is the Alphabet Suite. Alphabet Suite was born out of a desire and a love for Prince music. We wanted to come together and explore everything that Prince has done, everything he's had his hands in, people who have did tributes to him, covers of his songs, sampled his music. And we realized just how big this was getting, how fast it was growing. And then we were like, hey, let's not only just collect his music, but let's do a podcast about it, because I'm sure there's other people out there who would love to hear his music.
Heck yeah.
So just a little background. Me and Tim have been friends since basically we were in diapers. At least Tim was in diapers. I think Tim still wears diapers every now and again. But
Hey, come on now.
But we discovered Prince when we were teenagers, back in the 80s. And his
I've upgraded to adult
adult
underwears.
Thunder.
That's what I'm going to call them.
Well, you can call him that, but it all depends.
That's good. There I go.
So we found his music, and at first, I ain't gonna lie, at first I did not like Prince. I don't know if you remember back then.
Yes,
I could not stand Prince. I was a rocker through and through, and to have this little dude in high heels, that high pitched voice come out and start singing this stuff, I'm like, nah, that's just not my gig. And then I heard Delirious. And that song caught me. I don't know why, but that song got me. And then when Purple Rain came out, I heard Let's Go Crazy, and I was hooked. So from there on in, I've been just this huge Prince fan. Gone to see him in concert, collected everything we could find. And so this love has been around for quite a while for both of us.
Oh, yeah. Darling Nikki is what got me.
Darling Nikki?
Yeah, there's a reason, but, you know. Just saying.
Does it, by any chance, does it have to do with someone named Nikki?
You got it. It's right there.
So we decided, at this stage in our life, our early 30s, we wanted to come together and kind of celebrate Prince, and we thought, let's gather all the music we can find. Let's listen to it. Let's enjoy it. Let's find all the covers, all the samples, like we said. And then when this podcast idea came up, we're like, well, let's share everything that we can. We'll share stories. We'll share research that we've done into the songs. But we weren't quite sure how to do it. Do we cherry pick the music? Do we say, okay, we're going to start with our favorite songs? Do we start with his biggest songs? Yeah, there's just so much out there that we said, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do it alphabetically, which is why we call this Alphabet Suite. So we're going to start at the beginning and just work through the A to Z of Prince as best and as fast as we can. So this first episode, you would think, first pilot episode, this is it. We're going to do one of the biggest songs. It's going to be like 1999 or something. Well, no, I hate to break it to you, but the opening episode is going to be on a song that best we can figure out is called 1 2. That's it. 1 2. And don't mind us if we reach down here. We got a computer down here that has our notes and everything, because we're, at 35, you kind of start losing your mind.
You got it. I'm there, man.
I know you're 37. You're older.
Yep.
But,
yeah.
So
Not as gray.
Not as gray.
You, though,
that's not gray.
It's
that's
white.
That's
Wisdom.
highlights.
Oh, highlights?
That's highlights. Hey, salt and pepper is sexy.
Well, they were. Yeah.
They-
They sure
salt and
were.
pepper. Okay.
It's salt and pepper.
So, so let's talk about 1-2. It was kind of not even really a song per se. It's Prince talking just 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, over and over and over to music.
But you know what?
No, I don't. Tell
okay,
me.
okay,
Tell
I'm
me
about to
what.
tell you. Okay.
Tell me what's going on, man.
The music is really good. I like it.
Do you?
I do. But the 1-2, 1-2, just get on my dang nerve. What is, I don't get it, man.
Want to. Well, and so in our notes, we have that. So it came out as part of the NPG audio show. And I know you have a problem. Prince spelled audio AHDIO.
Look, I was sitting here thinking, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was sitting here thinking, how the heck do you spell audio as you're talking? And I'm like, oh, AUDIO.
Yeah, that's
okay.
But Prince,
Then
the Prince spelling.
Yeah, it's
So
okay.
apparently it's the NPG audio show.
See that I can see that. Yeah.
You know.
All right.
So
all right, go ahead.
So it came out on the audio show, and that was part of the MPG Music Club, and we were part of that. Of course, you would join this music club, and there's a website that you'd go to, and you get downloads. He'd always give you downloads, and every month for the first year, I think it was, if I remember right, it was like the first year, you'd get the audio show, which was about an hour of like a mix. It'd almost be like if you're listening to a DJ on a radio. If you remember, I know trying to remember that far back can be rough, but you would have little snippets of songs. Some would be Prince songs, some would be Prince artists, some would be just people that Prince liked. And there'd be little segues in between with somebody talking and introducing things. And anyway, this was part of that. And most of the tracks on there at the beginning, at least, you couldn't even get as a separate track. So if you wanted to hear these songs, you had to listen to this audio show. And that's what this was part of. It was part of the second one. And it's just it's like a little over a minute long. I think I got it on there. It's like a minute 13 long.
Yeah, I just seen the.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't know.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you got it.
A
Minute
minute 13. But it was recorded. They think it was recorded. They don't have a lot of information on it that I could find. So if you got any information on this song, let us know. Like I said, no one's even sure if it's called 1-2, but that's what everyone calls it in the Prince community because that's all he says through the whole damn song is 1-2.
Yeah. I like the music, though. The music is good.
So you're telling me you like the music?
I like the music.
But lyrically, the composition is lacking.
What happened to 3-4? I mean, it's just
They're out the door, you know. And 7, 8, 9, and you know what I mean.
7, 8, 9.
So
that's why. Was it what 6?
Why is 6 afraid of 7? 7,
8,
8, 9.
I told that to my kids. They never thought that was okay. Let's back.
They didn't think it was funny.
Not at all.
So anyway,
I don't think our cameraman thinks it's funny, but
no.
Gotta give props. Got to give props to him too.
The cameraman.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
He's our third guy. Don't forget to look. So
he sits behind the camera, so when we look at the camera, we don't feel stupid like we're talking to nobody.
Yep, there you go.
So anyway, the song is just kind of there. Check it out if you want. We could find no cover versions, and we couldn't find anywhere anyone sampled it. If there's something out there that we're unaware of, let us know. We'd really like to kind of make this as complete as possible. So unless you got anything more to say on 1-2, 1-2.
But I really wish we could just, so that way they could hear, something like if they've never heard of like, what is that?
Well, you can find it. I mean, it's everywhere.
As long as they can. All right.
Trying to play snippets of songs, you got copyrights you got to worry about and all this other stuff.
Just kind of would have blended well,
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Who knows? Maybe sometime in the future we can play snippets of songs, but we can definitely give you all the information we got in the description below. So look there, and I'm sure if you just type in Prince 1-2, you'll find the song somewhere.
I typed in 1-2, and they gave me some weird stuff. I'm just saying, just be careful.
Be careful. Be careful what you click on. Things could get a little iffy, a little sketchy out there.
Heck yeah.
So that's it for this episode. These episodes are probably going to vary in length because depending on the song and everything, when you get to songs like 1-2, there's not a lot out there. But you get to songs, like 1999. I'm sure these episodes will be longer. If you got anything you want to say or share, you can let us know. Other than that, we're also gonna try. We're on our Facebook page, and in the description below, we're gonna try to have lists of all the cover versions that we know of, and the artists that perform, and all the samples, and all that as we go. So you should be able to see everything below. And like I said, if you want to share a story, if you want to add anything to any information that you got, hit us up. So you got anything else you want to say? Or are we good for this episode?
I'm good for this episode.
All right. So until next time, peace.
Peace.